Okay, the light is off overhead. I am hungry, and soup is not the best eating with hunger, but it's what I was thinking of. Hey, that's me over there. I am the overlord, and I am molesting the soul of the superior founder deceased, and it won't take it for a whip of sorry. I don't have a whip of sorry here. You are doing sin of commission. Hostaging the overlord is myself, and it is overlord up there, but that is if you are close to myself, and then there's everybody else. There are other people who are not physically close to myself, or people that are no longer close to myself physically because of other people who are close to myself physically. You have so much karma, I don't want to molest her anymore, so it's done, thank you. Contract with America, thank you. Who is in a hurry to get high? I have a problem. Okay, so that's the lid. I'm looking to make sure there are no baby cockroaches in here. Yeah, it looks clean. Yeah, if you think that's enough insurance for you to watch this video, you can turn it off. I can charge you for it anyway. It's your internet service provider and you're not myself. Yep, that's not paid for ever. Do what you gotta do. For all of those of you, I'm not going to jail for you threateners. Yes, I am myself right here. I am all the threats. I'm not going to jail for you. It takes requirement all the leverage that I am in alive. It can be no other. It's none other than myself. Other than that, you are due in jail and prison. You are past due if you can see this video. Yeah. So I would like to say something about myself deceased. But before I do, I have to acknowledge that my hair has some Dove body wash in the hair. It's not shampoo and it's not shampoo that's been rinsed out, and I applied gel to my hair. So this is Joel and Myra. I just wanted to let you know that your advice about how I can take care of my hair is really deceased at this point. I don't actually need that you talk about your own hair or that you make a recommendation that I could buy my own hair products at my own expense at Sally's. Sally's, what is it called? Beauty supplies stores. So Sally's Beauty Supplies Stores. I think it has a red sign, maybe. Yeah, okay. Well, that is a major shout and scream problem that I don't have anymore because I have gone through all the threatening and it is deceased out of everything no and oh. If you say no to something about myself, I am deceasing myself so that I don't have to hear it from you. Yeah, we are talking to my ears are alive right here. So I need to decease that I am alive wherever you can see me and my ears hearing and my vision is focused on alive and you are talking over it. Well, I find you talking over alive. You're not supposed to find me listening. So, who of you are banking that you are homeowners? Because there are others of you who are not banking that you are homeowners. Well, like my mom figure was banking, and my dad figure was using MasterCard, credit card in his wallet, and he had cash. I saw him take it out of a automatic teller machine, is what you would call it. He called it the time machine. Tyme, time machine. It's written on top of the time machine. Tyme in red, right? My dad figure I not see him in the bank, and I say that like sounds like don't speak English, right? I not see dad in the bank. Okay, dad outside the bank, dad at the ATM, but drive through. Yes, I would be in the car sometimes, not all the time. Let's say it this way: from time to time, I see dad stop the car at the ATM and withdraw money, and I'm in the car as a passenger. Over the years, many years. But I don't have that I can do any of those things. I can't go to the bank. I can't withdraw any money. I don't have my name in the bank. If I got my name in the bank because somebody was looking for an account, it was a joint account. That means we don't know how the name got in the bank. I don't have a name. I don't have an account at the bank without it being joint. That's not true for everyone because you have bank account, you have name and number at the bank. I don't have that unless it's joint. Why would I join my name with somebody else if I don't have my own account for all the things that I did wrong so I can go to prison? I'm not going to jail for you. That's how I don't have a bank account and I know it. If it's joint, it sounds like it's your problem. Yes, you have a joint account with me. That's you needing to go to prison because I'm not going to jail for you. Well, I've been alive for 45 years of alive. I would love to see somebody leave a comment if you have any kind of nerve to do that. If I say I'm not going to jail for you and you find that offensive, you don't believe me, there's always the possibility. It's no from you. No, 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 no. You can say it, but it takes God of Superior Founder, 45 years of alive of myself, on how to alive myself is not going to jail for you. That means I have it all recorded in alive. Well, you cannot just say no because you're you. You're not you that way because he allowed all of alive to make that known that I'm not going to jail for you. Well, you don't know how to go to jail. Well, you wasted a lot of time. This is how you wanted to see it, that you are not yourselves going to jail as well. What's right? You make threats so you don't have the behavior that it is for you not to be in jail. You are not well behaved on money and you don't belong in jail. You are illegal. You do all sorts of illegal things to threaten to put me in jail, and you need to be in jail on those points. You don't know when, you don't know why, you don't know how. You might be the blasphemy that some of the commentators don't know or understand, and you shouldn't speak comments on the internet because you don't know all of the creation of the internet because you have genitals. If you have genitals, don't make comments on the internet. And I make comments on the internet because I find them, you are illegal that way, but you are doing jail and prison on that point. And if you say that I'm doing jail and prison so that you don't have to hear that out of me, I suppose God will create that is not really true because he's creating that I'm not going to jail for you. Well, so go scream in a pillow. Oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. George Strait. Okay, turn down the heat to 4. Let me hold the light so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I have to whisk it in so that it's all smooth. I don't have a whisk, so I'm using a disposable fork, hopefully before the prongs melt because it's too hot. It's a little bit too hot. I'm turning it to 3. And I just dropped a little over there. I spilled that much. Spilled or dropped, I don't know how you say it. It dropped from the fork. To turn down the heat to 3. Maybe this needs more water, huh? It does need more water. Okay, let me make it smooth and then I will get more water. It's already quite thick, so it won't be a lot of water. It'll be just a little more. That's good. Okay, let's try that. I have not tried this as room temperature water yet to see if I like it. Room temperature. The taste of it. I like the bottled water to be lightly sweet. And if it's not, I still need the bottled water and I need it refrigerated. Okay, I will use this spatula to mix it in. I'm going to need more, but that's how I start. Okay, I have the idea to add in the noodles, but I don't have the blessing from God to do that. I'll show what I am talking about. These are pasta, not like ramen noodles that just sort of soften. Well, the soup mix is already in the water, so I skipped the part where I would have boiled these first and then added in the soup mix. The soup mix needs to be boiled. I cannot do that again. I did something that caused me to fall asleep and die in my bed, and then I woke up and got up again after that. So I cannot do this again, like mix this with the cheddar broccoli soup mix. I'm going to say no to that. So my cooking is not holding me completely alive. I have that I just reported that I died in my bed of my own cooking, and that's true that I would, but it's not true that I can help it at this point. You're hostaging me that no one will cook for me because you are threatening me I'm going to kill myself with myself, as though I don't know who you are who is making the threatening. Do you know that Superior Founder is making the threatening, not you in genitals? If you are in genitals, and you say to myself, I'll have what you're having, give me your keys and get out. You think if you don't get caught and stopped, by who? By somebody like yourself, or by myself. Do you want me to stop you? Because what is public? Public is everybody who walks by and they're helping you or they're helping me, because they're due to walk by me because I am none higher than he deceased right here, and I don't have anything for you but that you go to jail and prison, and if you're in public, you're there for all the reasons that you would go to jail and prison from having been in the public for a minute. So I've been alive for 45 years of alive, and I've been talking about you being due in jails and prisons only for the past 3 years. Yes, not more than that. So what have we been doing for those 42 years of all that you don't believe me for the past 3 years, because you have 42 years in it that nobody's been in jail and prison because of me? That's true, you won't go in because of me. You have to go into jail and prison because of yourself. Because it's you who needs to die in there, even if you die at worst in a mass grave. Yes, but if you die in public, you'll never die out of your genitals. You're going to be removed out of your genitals, like you don't know how to be put in your genitals unless you get removed out of your genitals. And it's not really genitals that way. That's God having created yourself, and you said no to God, but you made me pay for it. I have genitals on myself as part of it's your leverage to be in your genitals. If you don't want your leverage to be in your genitals, you go to jail for that reason. You have to go to the police and you have to say, I need someone to open the jail for me, Or you have to use your own key and you need to clear it with someone else who has keys. Use your own key to open the jail for yourself and go in there and tell your God and anyone who can see you that you need to be in jail because you don't want to be in your genitals and you didn't alive yourself. You alive in public, you alive by the soul, and you need a death out of your genitals by being in the jail so that you don't consume, that you are in the public around the money and banking. You need your address deceased by the jail would send you to prison for that. You go to prison to have your address deceased so you can be out of your genitals. You cannot make the excuse, I don't want to be myself, and still go around in public and make money and spend money and make money and spend money, and then you are keying around the very many addresses in public, the address order in public. You cannot do that to God. You will get caught by your own genitals, and you're going to hear me say that in the afterlife. I would like to refer back to this video to let you know that I am myself and I do know how to be myself at all times, even after what you put me through, which is a constant hypocrisy, threatening, hunting, testing. You think I don't know how to be myself around, that you are illegal. Okay, that's enough. Hopefully that's enough. Blackmail adultery. I'm going to keep bringing him up. The one who brought the flyer about Mountain View doing cleaning for this apartment. Yes, but I also looked up on the internet what is Mountain View, and I saw Mountain View in someplace in Arizona is an assisted living. Yeah, but this is Nevada. I'm in Nevada. I don't know if there is Mountain View assisted living in Nevada. That's possible, but I only saw Arizona quickly. I did not look thoroughly through everything. But so it was somebody trying to assist me with the cleaning around here. But I have been saying on the internet that what I need is for you to pay out a key. Yes, you don't actually see me on the internet and say, I will come and clean for you. I can see something wrong with where you're living on the internet. No, you owe me a brand new key, a key fit to live someplace else. And it's possible that you are in leverage, that you're not allowed to give one to me at this point. So I am just finding you that far in the wrong, alone in the wrong, this black masculine adultery who came to the door with the flyer for Mountain View to do light housekeeping around here. But it's not a house. Why is he here if it's not a house? He's going to do what to the apartment? Because it's not a house. Well, usually you have interest in the house. So, who is interested in cleaning an apartment? I know, but you still have to pay out a key to an apartment, then clean it. First, you pay out the key, and then you can clean something that you have paid out the key to and for. So that disqualifies Lynn Bartkus. Or Lynn, the cleaning lady, said Mom Donna. Lynn, the cleaning lady, she did not pay out the key to Donna. I know Donna in the house first. Where did Donna get the key? That is Donna not having an alibi. So that's how Donna leaves with Lynn, and Lynn doesn't clean the house. If Donna won't leave with Lynn and she cleans the house, she needs to make it clear to many people that she is cleaning the house for Donna to leave. She needs to make an obscene announcement, put it on television, put it on the radio, put it in the newspaper, that Lynn is going to clean the house only on the condition that Donna is going to get out. Because we don't know where Donna got her key from. And Lynn should say she didn't get it from Lynn. Does Lynn not know that? Well, how does Lynn have a key? I thought Donna gave it to Lynn for all these years until now I hear, oh, there's such a thing as make a key. Oh, anybody can make a key. That's so interesting because it's not in my leverage to give out a key to Charles Toe because he didn't make one and he just asked for one. Because you have a problem now that doesn't solve. Anybody can ask anybody for a key. You can ask for a copy of a key or for your exact key that you are using. Use of a key that has been used. Give me your keys and get out. You should have chaos in society, but you don't, because I won't allow it. I'm not chaos myself. Oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. Oceanfront property in Arizona. I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Okay. It looks a little saucy, so I'm going to try to make it cheddar broccoli soupy by adding water. I didn't do it over the stove because it was dark. There's plenty of light over here. Yeah. I need windows everywhere if I'm not going to turn the lights off and on. So the motions are different on the apartment depending on how many windows and where are the windows. Would depend on if I turn on the electricity lighting during the day, daylight hours. Do you believe that little sun in the sky lights up the whole day? Yeah, I just wanted to make that point. It took me a long time to notice that. I've been looking at the sun since the year 1980, but maybe since I've been living in Nevada and I've thought about the sun is when there is daylight, but it doesn't light up the whole day. Refrigeration would be better tasting water, yeah. It's not as sweet as I would like it to be. Reverse osmosis water is supposed to be sweet. I've had it in my house and it's good. That's how I know I like it. And then I guess Mom likes it too because she's still there. Yeah. She got reverse osmosis water before she locked me out of the house. And when I was going to visit, it was still there. I don't know if it's there now because I don't visit that house anymore. You know, visit my mom in a house. Does she want me to call her Donna? We never really discussed that. If the supermarket would have sent Cheez-Its Grips, Cheez-It Grips, they're small crackers I used for soup. I would use them today, but they're not here. I don't have any more. I used them all up. I ate them all, and then I didn't get any more offered to me, and I didn't ask for them, but I liked them. I would eat more. Oh well, it's going to be something else today. Debbie Singer. Debbie Singer Swinger. She's Debbie Singer. I need Debbie Singer to be a friend of mine once I'm deceased out of all of the door locking and everything. Because I want her to know I was friends with her in the umbrella of, under the umbrella of having Donna still in my house, and she was there since the year 1980. But I met Debbie later. We ate something at a coffee shop on the east side of Milwaukee. What was the name of it? Well, I used to know. It was near Lick's Ice Cream, frozen custard, LIXX frozen custard, but we didn't go there. We went to a coffee shop. Well, I like her as a friend. I would like to be, she's very quiet and she's nice. But I just died out of everything formed. And I died out of being her friend as much as I died out of Donna having stolen my house. What? Oceanfront property in Arizona. Do you want to keep hearing songs like that on YouTube? That's George Strait who sings the song Oceanfront Property in Arizona. So, do you want to keep hearing songs like that by God? There's another one, yeah, The Fate of Ophelia. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. Yeah, only 100 people, Taylor Swift. You can't sing for a whole concert full of thousands of people, and then it's on YouTube with millions of views. So do you people keep watching YouTube and keep alive, waiting for God to give you a death? You don't know how you're going to die in God, and then you're seeing this sort of angry part of God singing right in the singers, and you don't hear it that way because I hear it that way. He's angry that he loves himself as God's superior founder of Supreme. And you love that you killed Superior Founder with little things like plastic bags and nail clippers. And the key being only this big if you use it for a building that you didn't make, or a car. A car key might be a different kind of, that you hold on to it, something plastic, right? Or, oh, what about that it opens remotely? So what about the cars you can just start by pressing the button? I've never driven one of those myself. No. I am working really hard to see God when I die. And your comments are not to set me back. No. Yeah, but your comments set you back. Look how hard I'm working for God to see me when I die. I'm working hard to see God when I die, but God's going to see me when I die. Yeah, that'll be different. Well, I would love to know what he thinks about me in the afterlife. What does it look like? Where will I be? I want what I want when I want it. Yeah, I can't wait to see God about that. I want what I want when I want it, and I want it now. Panic at the Disco. I don't know you. There was no Panic at the Disco. So Taylor Swift, The Fate of Ophelia, and George Strait, oceanfront property in Arizona. Taylor Swift, Fate of Ophelia, keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. And then if you have oceanfront property in Arizona with George Strait, do you two ever talk about that song and then you go to jail? Because it's not like that. Arizona doesn't border the ocean. California borders the ocean, including the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco, but it borders the ocean everywhere. It borders the ocean. Taylor Swift, you're right on every time you sing, but why are you singing? You're doing jail and prison, so you don't sing anymore. If that'll keep you away from the microphone. You have to leave the microphone and go to jail every time you see it because you can't be a child molester to yourself because you sing at a microphone before you're old enough to sign for banking. Did they let you because you were pretty full height and big? Yeah. Was Taylor Swift allowed to be banking when she was in the High School Music videos? Yeah. So the first one, Drew Looks at Me, is that the one where she's in the high school? Is she not allowed to sign a music contract at that time? And she's singing anyway. Somebody else signed for her. Taylor Swift, is somebody else ever signed your music contracts? That's you having signatures over yourself while you're old enough to sign for yourself, so you're not really true that way. You're doing jail and prison for your age. Michael Jackson's music video Thriller. That one's God being angry in there. You don't want to love music after Michael Jackson's Thriller music video on MTV. So George Strait says, oceanfront property in Arizona. Now if you'll buy that. You want me to look up the lyrics? Maybe not this time, huh? Charles Toe is not alive anymore in Arizona. Well, I don't see Charles Toe right now. I don't see him here. But there's leverage moving around in heaven that's moving low and slow and late in my life. And it's moving, I guess, fast because it's fast here, but it's late. Yeah, so it's slow elsewhere, but it's fast here. So I can die out of the formed world because this food supply is not enough for me. I'm short, I'm not full height, so I can't cook for myself very long because I don't have full height. Oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. George Strait sings, I won't look for you because I don't love you. If you leave me, I won't take you back. I won't look for you because I don't love you. Now if you'll buy that. Oceanfront property in Arizona. That's God being angry in the money. And it looks different from here. So can we say Superior Founder will not allow reincarnation anymore? We are not in leverage for reincarnation if you see me, but you don't know who I am, you don't believe in me, you don't believe a word I say. So pretty much that's me having to die so that you know you don't have reincarnation in it anymore. Which kind of makes me wonder what you're going to do with everything you stole from me. Well, you're here for the campaign that you're not going to jail for any reason, for me or for any reason. What about the people who don't even know me and you won't go to jail for any reason? That's too much burden on the people who do know me who won't go to jail for any reason. I'm not going to jail for you. You're not supposed to make it a back and forth. I have all the leverage. I alive the formed world. I alive. I'm eternal. I'm always me. And you're not supposed to tell me that I don't know how to be myself around you being too close to me and touching everything that moves. Are you frustrated that you touch everything that moves? Yes, but I don't have the question that way. That's you not going to jail and prison on a point. And if you don't go on the point, you have to go homeless because you missed the point to go to jail. When you're homeless, then you get trespassed and go to jail and prison that way. There's really no conundrum here that you take everything that's mine to myself and laugh with all your teeth. I'm not a tooth fairy.